Hi, my name's Zoe. I'm a software engineer and former university professor, and today we're going to see if it's possible to build this business website in less than 20 minutes. Let's get started. First things first, we're going to start the timer. All right, and the timer is started. So I want to build, this is the website that we're looking to build here. As you can see, fairly straightforward hero, and then just some more information about what's going on the actual page itself. And then this bottom section here. There is also a booking, like reservations page. I don't know if we're actually gonna make it to that. But we'll try our very best to get it in under the 20 minutes. All right, we've already wasted 29 seconds. Let's get started. So I've started up the app just to save time on the install and the building and all of that. And just so you know, this is a build from Front-End Mentor, and I am using the Next.js sort of starter. If you want to check that out, it's available for free on my GitHub. So yeah, we're using that to just get ourselves started so we don't waste half the time installing and building. All right, so hopping into the page, let's take a look at the design. And also I've already dropped the assets in the public folder here so we can have access to them. All right, so looks like we have this big image of pizza here. We have some sort of nav. All right, let's get started with the nav. So let me create a new folder, components, and I'm also gonna try and do this as like, not like spaghetti code, like nicely. Because I think the thing I hear from a lot of my students is like, I don't have time to do this. You know, it takes so much time to build a good website, and I want to show that it's possible to build at least a piece of a good website in a very short amount of time if you don't have a lot of time. All right, so we're gonna import box from Material UI, box, save that. And then it's called Dine. We're going to save that, and that is the start. We're going to change that to navigation. Oops, navigation. All right. Hopefully my typing is not the thing that loses this challenge. I mean, it will be my typing, right? The whole thing is typing, but hopefully my ability to not type well. All right. So then it looks like there's a bit of a container here. So let's drop in a container. One thing I will say is, like, it is advantageous that I am familiar with the syntax of Material UI. So like if I had no idea what I was doing or I wasn't familiar with a lot of these properties, it would take me longer. So I do recommend using things that you're familiar with if you're trying to do something quickly, right? Right, max width, large, maybe medium. Is it not? And I say this and then I like can't get it to work. Container, API, Material UI. Oh, you know what it is? I forgot to get rid of the CSS. I should update this and remove these CSS styles because I don't actually use them. All right, cool. So we're gonna say medium or large. Let's say large. All right. We are running down on time, and I'm here focusing on what color where the nav is positioned. All right, next step, we need to do the hero. All right, so we're gonna use one of these images that they have here on the home page. Desktop, tablet, oh, I guess it's desktop and tablet, but it's not that, it's rice. Oh, geez. Hero, BG desktop. Copy. What does that give me? Perfect. I think we need to use image for next here. So I'll make a new component. Hero.tsx. Then we're going to say image from next image, source, alt equals bowl of rice, and I guess we also need a height. It needs to be a number. Okay, height needs to be 100%. No, literally a number. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's we should actually drop it on the page, which is why we're not seeing it. All right, hero. Save that. Oh, you know what? The path is incorrect. I think it's /images. There we go. All right. Awesome. Sorry. All right, so now I'm realizing this container actually probably needs to go within one of the pages. And we're gonna change the width to what, like 1440, I think it is. This is screen. And again, obviously this is not responsive yet. And then you're gonna say, cool. And then I'm gonna take this nav and I'm actually gonna drop it into the hero. All right, cool. Not moving very quickly, so this might be a bad challenge, but we'll at least see how far we can get. All right, cool. And then height, I'm gonna change to 850. Cool. All right, cool. Background image done. Maybe we can get the hero done in 20 minutes. That might be the new goal. And actually, I want this to be actually the background. So maybe I've done this whole thing incorrectly from the jump. All right. Let's see if I take this out, if it still works. Come on. No, that is not working. Background image is not working. Why is that not working? Invalid property value. Oh, I think it needs to be wrapped in a source. Whoops, not that. Not that at all. No. Maybe this. URL. I think I'm gonna have to, oh, there we go. Perfect. All right, that is what we want. Awesome. And then we'll say background, repeat, no repeat. Cool. All right, we've got the hero. Let's see if we can get anything else done. All right, or at least the background for the hero. We don't have the full hero. All right, so we have dine. I'm gonna change the color. Yep, that's the right color. That's the right positioning. I'm going to then wrap everything on this page in a container. And we'll say max width equals large. Change that import to container. Save that. Maybe medium. Let's change this to body HTML. Great. Okay. So then we'll change that to large. Cool. And then take a look at the design. All right. We need this. We need our H1 and all of that. All right. So exquisite dining since 1989. All right. Let's go back to our hero. We'll say typography. Nice thing about Material UI is it does include some like basic styling, so I can kind of get this bit really quickly out the door, and then we can adjust it later, right? Later being in the next 9 minutes. Variant equals body 1. I'll drop that in there. It needs to be typography. All right, cool. Export const colors. Cool. And then we're gonna say just copy this. Whoops, copy that to this. Whoopsies. Just copy this over here. And same thing for the nav so that we're all consistent. Great. And import colors. Great. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Awesome. What font is this? Text League Spartan. I don't even know if we have that. Might have to worry about the font later. And then we have a button that says book a table. Book, button, book a table. All right. Cool. 7 minutes, 8 minutes left. Not looking promising, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's fix up our styles a little bit. We'll say margin top 5rem. Whoops. Let's say padding top 5rem, and then we'll say font size. Let's say 3rem. Font weight. We'll say 800. Cool, pretty good. And then, and actually, we'll say padding top bottom 5rem, and then we'll say exquisite dining. We'll say margin top 2rem, and what size is this? 80. Font size 80 pixels. Oops, 5rem. Cool. And then we'll say max width. We'll say 20 view width. Maybe that's 2. Let's say 35 view width. Exquisite dining 40 view width. Yeah, okay, that's what we want. And then we'll say, I don't know, font. Whoops, font weight 200. Cool, very demure. All right. And then same thing for this. We want max width of what, like 35 view width. We want it to wrap actually shorter than that. 25 view width. A little bit more than that. 30 view width. Perfect. All right. And then we'll say line height. 1.5. Okay, we're gonna skip that for now. Don't have time to troubleshoot. And then we have our button. So we're gonna say border is one pixel solid colors dot white, and then color is colors dot white, and then padding is 1 rem or 0.5 rem and 1 rem. 1 rem. All right, we are really pushing it to the wire here. And then we'll say margin top bottom will be 2 rem and 0 for the left and the right. And then yeah, that looks okay. All right. So we've completed the hero in 60 minutes. Do I think we're gonna get the rest of this done? Maybe, maybe not. Probably not. Let's see how far we can get though. All right. So we're done with the hero. Hero's done. Let's see. This is the if I will say about. That's what we're gonna call it. Enjoyable place for all the family. So we need an image, and we're gonna stop when the timer stops and see how far we've gotten. So we'll say we have a box here. It's gonna be display flex, and then we're on one side we're going to have this image. So we're gonna get the image from next image. The source is going to be, and the alt is going to be rolling hills or stream or something. Stream, we'll call it stream. Stream. The height, height, did not mean to, 570 by 5. Height is 720. Width is 540, I think it was. And then on the other side, we're gonna have, typography. It's gonna say that. Variant, we'll label it an H2 for now. 2 minutes to go. /typography. All right. And then we have another set of text here. Typography. Body 2. All right. And then the actual source of that particular image is enjoyable place. Yes. Copy. About. Paste. / I think. Oh, and we didn't actually bring this into our page here. Right. Perfect. All right. Okay, so it's not finding it. Let's try this. There we go. All right, not bad. Still doesn't look great, but not bad. We have 1 minute left. Let's see if we can clean this up for that. We'll create a box here. Flex direction column. And then I want to wrap this in a container. Oops, not good. Save that. Okay. And then that is time. All right, so while we didn't quite make it perfectly, we did get a pretty decent hero. So if your goal was only to make like that first little hero page, I think you could definitely do it in 20 minutes. But I mean, we got maybe what, 30% of the way through in just 20 minutes. So imagine if you took an hour, you could probably get this whole thing done, maybe an hour and a half. But that's just to show you that you don't really need that much time in order to create a really good, or not even really good, but just to make a good portfolio piece, a decent portfolio piece for, your next job application. So if you are interested in seeing more videos like this, please hit that like button, subscribe, and if you are interested in learning how to code, check that first link in the description below. And we'll share some more videos like this up here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks, bye.